Happy morning, students. Welcome back to Blue Stars High Secondary School English online class. So, today we are going to learn articles and determinants. So, what is meant by articles? Articles are words such as English, the and a, which combine with a noun to form a noun phrase. Articles typically specify grammatical definiteness of the noun phrase, but in many languages they carry additional grammatical information such as gender, number, and case. A and an are indefinite articles, and the is definite article. The articles are not a separate parts of speech. They are demonstrative adjectives. So articles are nothing but which combine with a noun to form a noun phrase. So we are in article we are having two types. What are they? Definite article and indefinite article. A and an are indefinite article and the is a definite article. So the articles are not a separate parts of speech. They are called as demonstrative adjectives. What is my determiner? A determiner, also called a determiner, determinative, is a word, phrase, or affix that occurs together with a noun or noun phrase and serves to express the reference of that noun or noun phrase in the context. Next, determiners. Kinds of determiners. Determiners identify nouns. They point them out. So determiners is nothing but they identify nouns and they point them out. So what are the kinds of determiners? Here we are having articles a and the. Then demonstratives this, that, these, those. Then distributive either, neither, each, every. Then possessive my, ours, your, his, her, its, their. Then quantitative much, little, whole, half, some, any, enough, all, sufficient, none, no, none. Then numeral one, two, first, second, third, etc. Then interrogative what, which, where. So these are kinds of determinants. Next, we are going to see the rules of the articles. Rules for the usage of articles. So rule one, what is the rule one? Use the correct form. The form for articles is article plus adjective plus noun. So what is the adjective? Adjective is nothing but describes about the subject. For example, here we are having a kitchen, a large house, the red box over there, the small house on the hill. So the first rule is we should add article plus adjective plus noun. So what's the second rule? Use a or an for non-specific noun. So we are going to use a or an for non-specific nouns. So here we are having use the indefinite articles a and an when we are referring generally to a noun within a larger group when the noun is not specific. So when the noun is not specific, we are using a or an for non-specific nouns. For example, I am going to ask a friend to come with me. It could be any friend. I don't mind or I haven't yet decided. So I am going to ask a friend to come with me. So here it could be any friend, but I don't mind. I have not yet decided. Next one is I am waiting for an answer. So what is with that? I don't know what the answer will be, but I expect an answer of some kind. So these in this we are using a or an within a larger group, but when the noun is not specific. Next, rule three is use the for specific noun. The we are using the for particular person, place, things like that. So we use the definite article the when the noun is specific. That's only one. The can be used with singular, plural and uncountable nouns. So the we use the when the noun is specific and there is only one, and the can be used with singular, plural, and uncountable nouns. For example, the Prime Minister of the UK. Can you pass me the sugar that's on the table? The cars outside my home are blocking my driveway. So these are the example for the. Next, we are using rule 4 is use a before a consonant sound. So a is used before a noun beginning with a consonant sound. If the noun is modified by an adjective, a is used before those adjectives which start with a consonant sound. So a is used before a noun beginning with a consonant sound. For example, I want to buy a camera. I would like to live in a big apartment. Here the adjective big starts with a consonant sound. So we use a. Here, what is the consonant here? Big. B. B is a consonant. B is a consonant word. Then, my son is choosing a university. U is a vowel, but the sound is a Y consonant sound. So, we use a. My son is choosing a university. The sound is Y. So, we are using a. Next, rule 5. Use and before a vowel sound. So usually we are using and before a vowel sound. And should be used before a noun with a vowel sound. When an adjective modifies the noun, and is used before an adjective with a vowel sound. For example, he is an honest man. Here the H is silent. So the first sound of the adjective is an. Oh, a vowel sound. So we are use an. So he is an honest man. Next one, an epic journey. The adjective is a vowel sound. So we use an. Next, the ship hit an iceberg. The noun is a vowel sound. So we use an. So this is the rule for fifth one. Now we are going to see rule 6, that it omit articles, where we can omit articles. Omit articles for standard, place, names, nationalities, and languages. So we don't use articles for standard, place, names, nationalities, and languages. For example, I am going to Spain for my holidays. London is a very expensive city. My favorite country in England is Essex. My cousin is German and my brother has married a Mexican. I speak Spanish and French. I can read a bit of Italian, but I don't understand German. So here we can omit articles. And the important note is when the nationalities are used in noun phrases, you will use an article. So if the nationalities are used in noun phrase, we can use an article. For example, I am English and I am an Englishman. She is French, she is a French woman, like this. Next, what is the rule 7? Use the with group place name. So the can be used in group place names. We use the when the place name describes the type of place, or a collection or a group of places. For example, the United Kingdom, the Lake District, the Scottish Highlands, the Russian Federation, the Republic of France, the Balearic Islands. So here the can be used with group place names. So rule 8 is omit articles for nouns describing abstract ideas. So we can here omit articles for nouns which describe abstract ideas. We do not use articles in the nouns we are using refer to abstract ideas. Often we use abstract nouns for this, but not always. The key point is that the idea you are expressing is abstract. It can also mean that something is being spoken about in general sense. For example, friendship, it is in general, is wonderful. Friendship is wonderful. So here we can omit articles. Without creativity, we would have no art. So it is also in general. I would like to go out for dinner to a restaurant. Here, dinner here is an abstract idea. and a general concept regarding the main meal of the day rather than describing food. So here we can omit articles for nouns which describe abstract ideas. Then rule 9, omit articles with uncountable nouns when describing a general concept. So we can omit uncountable nouns. Since uncountable nouns are nouns that are difficult or impossible to count, you never use an indefinite article. By definition, uncountable nouns describe a general group, whereas a or an indicate that you are describing one of a group. You are describing a general idea about the uncountable noun. For example, she likes music. Here, she likes music in general. It is not specific. So, she likes music. She likes whether Western music or melody like that. So, it isn't specific. Next, he drinks a lot of water. So here also he drinks water in general, no specific item. Too much sugar is bad for your teeth. Here also a general fact about sugar. Then I enjoy watching football and cricket. Here I enjoy these sports as a general concept rather than any specific match. Then my daughter is studying economics and mathematics at university. So we often use an additional noun to turn an uncountable noun into a countable option. In these situations, we use an article. Therefore, he drinks water could become he drinks a glass of water. I like to watch football becomes I like to watch a game of football. So here we can omit articles with uncountable nouns when describing a general concept. Next, what is the rule 10? Use the with uncountable specific nouns. So here we can use the with uncountable specific nouns. Wherever the uncountable noun is defined or specific, you should use the. For example, he drank the water she brought him. He dropped the sugar he was using all over the floor. Get out of the water, it's dirty. Here, get out of the specific water you are in. I love the music here you are playing. It is a specific piece of music you love. So we can use the with uncountable specific noun. Then rule 11, use or omit articles for locations to change meaning. So we can omit articles for location to change meaning. We change the meaning of a sentence containing a location noun by either using or omitting the article the. When using the with a location noun, what we are describing will be a specific building or a specific location. When we omit the article the, we are describing an activity we are attending. So we can use the with uncountable specific noun. So we can see here some examples. I am going to the church. I am going to the building that is a church. I am going there for a reason, but it may not be to worship. It may be because it is a beautiful building or I am meeting someone there. I am going to church. I am going to worship at a church. So we are not specific and we are not here specify anything. I am going to the church. That may be a building or that may be that may not be worship like that. Maybe it is a beautiful building, but it didn't specify the reason. Next one is I am in hospital. It doesn't mean I am ill and in a medical facility being cured. I am in the hospital. Suppose I am visiting a specific, it doesn't specified here. That is, I am visiting a specific hospital building. I am probably not ill and just visiting the place for another reason. Whether I might have gone to hospital for another reason. Next, my son is at university. My son is studying for a formal qualification at a university. My son is at the university. My son is at a specific university building and he is there for reasons other than study. Maybe he is visiting friends or for another reason. So maybe he have gone to university to visit his friends or some other reason. So here we are not specifying anything. Just it was said in general that I'm going to the church, I am in hospital, my son is at university. Next, we can see some fill in the blanks with appropriate determiners. They came early, but there was little work to do. So here we are using little. Anand invited a few friends for the birthday party. The teacher gave every student a separate topic for the assignment. Most of the water overflowed from the tank. Each one of my friends wished me on my birthday. Vijay had no idea of the problem. Adi had taken many photos during the program. Some girls who attended the class informed the others about the test. So these are the determiners. Next one, complete the following sentences using appropriate determiners. Only a few people can afford to buy a flat in Chennai. They earned so little that she could not make a decent living. Some information that she gave proved false. How much sugar do you want? So these are all types of determiners. I am very tired today as I had many guests today. Some of my students have become doctors. Little do I know about his personal life. How many pages did you read? Some fertilizer used these days spoil the soil. During my student life, I used to give little trouble to my teachers. So these are all kinds of determinants. Already we have seen no demonstrative, then interrogative, like that. So we are using here as a determinant. So thank you, students. Hope you would have all understood. And please read the rules and rules of the articles. All you should write in your fair note. Thank you, students. Have a great day.